Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We are studying chapter number 19 of the biology. Today topic is regeneration. The ability to regain or recover the lost or injured parts of the body is called as regeneration. In sponges, due to simple organization, sponges possesses great power of the regeneration. They are not only they replace the part lost during the injury, but any piece of the body is capable of the growing into complete sponge. This process is however very slow and require months or years for the complete development. If lobster loses its pincer claw or new claw regenerate, if starfish breaks off a portion of their arms into pieces till the central disc completely divide of the arm is left, the central disc is almost in all cases, and also the arms in some cases are capable of developing into the separate individuals. If the head of the earthworm is removed, a new head regenerate. Limb regeneration has been studied mostly in the salamander of the various ages. In these forms, the limbs are readily regenerated throughout the life, more rapidly when the amphibian is young and small. Beside limbs, other parts of the body also have considerable regeneration capacity. Tail in the larvae of amphibians and in the lizard. For example, lizard can easily discard its tail, but tail can be regenerated by special features of its tail. Healing of the fracture and repair of the skin wounds are some other examples of regeneration. In plants, regeneration is the basis of plant propagation. Almost any parts or even very small fragment of the plant, piece of stem, leaf, or even a single tissue cell may develop into the full plant. A part of the stem with a few leaves may be taken from the many kinds of the plants and when planted in the soil form a complete plant. We know that regeneration is the development and the formation of the missing organ in adult animals. So during the formation and development, some embryological process is repeated as was in embryo, that the retination of undifferentiated cells and differentiation of cells in the process of regeneration. Many of the various cell types which were present in missing parts of the body are replaced by the differentiation of the cells. In the flatworms or planaria, the unspecialized cells, neoblasts, which are always present in the body of the adult, are mobilized and migrate to the site of amputation, where they differentiate into the specialized cell type. But in other organisms like salamander, newts, and some of the specialized tissue cell types in the stem of the amputated limb apparently differentiate, becomes less specialized, and then processed to the differentiate into the same and probably different type of the cells. Thanks for watching.